My dear child, what if the road you're walking was never meant to be navigated alone? What if every uncertainty, every weight you carry, holds a hidden invitation to step into a story far grander than you've dared to imagine? Listen, not with hurried ears, but with the quiet resolve of someone poised at the edge of revelation. These words are a lifeline, forged in the furnace of timeless truth, meant to pierce the fog of doubt and light a path only you were meant to walk. By the time you reach the end, you'll hold more than inspiration. You'll grasp a blueprint for freedom, one that transforms how you face fear, navigate relationships, and reclaim joy stolen by life's relentless noise. The world shouts that you're insignificant, a face in the crowd, a name on a list. But I tell you this, your doubts, your late-night whispers, the dreams you've buried under what-ifs, they matter deeply. What if the very ache you've tried to silence is a compass pointing you toward purpose? What if the courage you crave isn't mustered through grit, but given as a gift when you finally stop running? Right now you stand at a threshold. Behind you, the familiar grind of self-reliance, the exhaustion of striving, the quiet despair of unanswered questions. Ahead, a road lit by promises that outlast every storm, every failure, every shattered expectation. This is about relationship, raw, intimate, unshakable. I'm not offering a quick fix. I'm offering a revolution of the soul. Stay, because what comes next will dismantle lies you've believed for years. The lie that you're too broken. The lie that your past defines you. The lie that you must earn your worth. I will replace them with a truth so audacious, so liberating, it will recalibrate your entire existence. You are known. You are chosen. You are fiercely loved. Not in spite of your flaws, but within them. This isn't a theory. It's a battle plan. By the end, you'll uncover 3 keys most never grasp. How to silence the noise of fear, how to recognize my voice in the chaos, and how to walk in a confidence that defies circumstance. These aren't abstract ideas. They're tools, weapons, and they're yours. But first, a warning. This will cost you. Not your effort, but your surrender. To lay down the need to control, to trade self-sufficiency for reliance, to trust that I see what you cannot. The battle's already won, the door's already unlocked, the strength already planted in your bones. This is the exchange. Your weariness for my rest, your confusion for my clarity, your isolation for my presence. You've been told to trust the process. I say, trust the one who carved galaxies yet tends to the fractures in your heart, the one who needs no applause yet delights in your smallest step of faith. Every obstacle ahead, I've already walked through it. Every silent prayer, I amplify it. So lean in, closer. Let these words bypass your doubts and sink into your spirit. What unfolds here isn't a sermon, it's a summons. A call to shed the heavy armor of self-protection and step into a love that dismantles shame, heals old wounds, and rewrites your story from the inside out. The journey won't always be easy. There will be moments you'll want to retreat, to cling to familiar shadows rather than face the light. But press on, because what waits on the other side isn't just peace, it's power. The kind that turns victims into warriors, fear into fuel, and ordinary lives into living proof that hope is never out of reach. You were made for more than survival. You were made to thrive, to laugh in the face of despair, to stand firm when chaos rages, to love recklessly even when others walk away. This is your moment, your crossroads. Don't leave yet. What comes next will change everything. The world may feed bitterness or doubt into your thinking. Guard your inner life with care. filling it with the steadiness of my voice. This promise remains reliable for you. Every time you decide to trust what I have said, courage grows within you. You are not here to merely persist. You are built to flourish under my kindness. My words remain, written across time itself, holding firm beneath all change. I notice the hidden questions about purpose, pain, and hopes that feel distant. I hear the late-night tears and the quiet weight you carry. I also notice the deep reserve of resilience that still waits, ready to be discovered within you. Open your awareness now and recognize that I am close, lighting every corner of your interior world. You may stand at a fork in the road, unsure which direction leads forward. The path may bend unpredictably and landmarks may disappear. Though the destination seems uncertain, know this: I already inhabit your tomorrow. Nothing catches me off guard. I weigh each challenge, shape each pressure point, and supply exactly the wisdom and steadiness required, walking beside you rather than only pointing. Never doubt your value. You exist by intention, not accident. Your design carries deliberate care that cannot be mistaken. When comparisons tempt you, remember no one else carries the same blend of possibilities. Your story is one of a kind, written through experiences that fit together in ways still unfolding. Existence itself shows that I wanted you here. When storms rise and you cry, "Where are you?" my quiet answer remains: I am present, holding you steady. At times, I allow the gusts to remind you how firmly you can grip my hand. At times, waves climb high to deepen your trust. Although you may not understand every method, be sure my intention toward you is good. Set the load of worry down. You were never designed to haul it alone. My power finds room in your weakness, offering a quiet shelter for a tired heart. My reliability does not depend on your flawless record. It rests on my unchanging nature. Hand each scene of your life to me, and I will shape it into a testimony that displays goodness far beyond anything you could arrange alone. Let me remain the source of your glad moments as much as your hard ones. Take a breath now, whisper a quiet surrender. Invite my presence to flood every corner, anchoring you in a love that does not ever fluctuate. Simply say, I trust you. Receive my calm as you hand over fears, hopes, uncertainties, allowing them to be shaped according to wiser plans. Mark your commitment in whatever simple way helps you remember. Take my hand and step through uncertainty toward the solid ground of my promises. The road will curve, terrain will shift, yet keep your attention on me, breathing patience with each stride. Depth and height do not frighten me. I shaped every landscape. Together we will travel, moment by moment, until you arrive at what has been prepared. Stay inside my love and keep this assurance near whatever the surroundings look like. Remember always, I'm on your side. My attention never drifts, my commitment never shakes, and my word stands firm. Let this certainty undergird your days, settle in your core, and energize each decision you must face with clarity and courage. Do not judge my steadiness by human inconsistency. Recall the numerous moments when I steadied you, lifted you from discouragement, surrounded you with warmth. These recollections mark your path, proving I remain constant even when others falter again and again. You sometimes worry your burdens are too minor, your dreams too ambitious, or your quiet tears unimportant. Not so. Nothing about you escapes my notice. I know every heartbeat, silent fear, and hesitant hope, and I treat each with care. Let this reality calm the circling questions inside. In relationships, you may feel unseen or misunderstood, longing for someone to recognize the real you hidden behind protective walls. Understand, I see you entirely. the affection you wish to give, and the strength you carry. Place your relationships in my keeping. I will guide you toward connections that nurture growth and reflect kindness. When certain people leave, do not let their departure define your worth. Sometimes I gently close doors to shield you and free space for better companions. Trust my timing. If tension lingers at home, conflicts unresolved, or memories that cling, invite me into those rooms. My peace can soften the hardest stance and mend fractures that seem permanent when bitterness is released and space opens for renewal once again. Pray for those who hurt you, not from obligation but as an act of release. Forgiveness does not excuse wrongdoing, it unlocks possibility. Through open hands, I can accomplish restorations you never imagined. It lightens your step, clears your vision, and prepares hearts on every side for new beginnings. The news may overflow with chaos, violence, and fear. Do not be shaken. I have already overcome darkness. Each time you choose kindness over contempt, service over selfishness, or honesty over deceit, you embody that victory. Your quiet choices push back shadows. Though corruption may shout loudly, it cannot outlast my goodness. Hold tightly to my word. It stands when empires crumble. Let this certainty build an unshakable confidence that steadies you, whatever storms swirl around public life and personal circumstances alike. Regarding resources and work, remember I am your provider. Money is a tool, not a ruler. Managed with wisdom and generosity, it channels blessing. Idolized, it traps. Hand your economic worries to me and ask for opportunities aligned with your gifts. When sickness enters your circle, you may feel powerless. Know that I am especially near in pain, bringing comfort and strength. Relief can arrive through sudden change, gradual recovery, or sustaining peace when circumstances remain. Physical troubles never carry ultimate authority. Grasp this hope firmly. If habits grip you or regrets echo, refuse to hide. The world may highlight flaws, yet I see ongoing potential. Come closer rather than turning away. My mercy breaks chains, and authenticity opens the path to freedom. Honest change is never defeat. It signals transformation beginning. You are not defined by past failures, but by persistent love, shaping you into something better. Stand up again, draw strength from grace, and walk forward with a renewed sense of direction. Those aspirations hidden for years are not forgotten. I set them there for a reason. Surrender timing to me. Sometimes delays refine character. Other times I redirect toward a future larger than you envisioned. One that fits with wider goodness. If these words stir your spirit, welcome them wholeheartedly. Keep trusting, keep working faithfully, keep lifting your eyes toward me. I take joy in fulfilling desires that align with broader purpose. Even when the route seems indirect, the outcome will exceed your hopeful sketches, proving my care once more. Though the path rarely mirrors your blueprint, the destination will carry a beauty beyond anything you could have planned. Trust the ongoing process, accepting surprises as part of the design, and celebrate small progress along the way as evidence of growth. Amid public turmoil, let your inner life become a quiet room of gratitude. You are never alone, never unseen, never beyond reach. Hold that truth and let it guide you through each season. Carry it into morning routines, busy afternoons, and restless nights, and watch serenity rise within. My affection remains constant, my promises firm, and my plans soaked with hope. Rest here, and let this assurance color every decision ahead, filtering fear and highlighting opportunity wherever you go. Keep rehearsing it when doubts whisper, and strengthen others by sharing what you have learned. Praise does not wait for perfect surroundings or a light heart. True worship grows brightest during challenge, declaring that I retain authority over every trial. When you offer gratitude amid difficulty, you exercise profound trust that shifts perspective and opens space for hope. Your honest praise becomes a signal that dispels despair and fills you with calm beyond ordinary understanding. It also encourages those listening, reminding them light still exists. At home, let your worship be simple: a whispered prayer, a reflective pause, the stillness of listening. In gatherings, add your voice to others, forming a harmony that reshapes the atmosphere and prepares hearts for change. Both settings carry equal worth and draw me near. You might feel a nudge to serve, a local need, a hurting friend, a cause that tugs. Doubts whisper, "Am I capable? Do I have time?" Remember, I supply what is missing when you answer the invitation. Willingness opens doors you never considered. Think of the occasion when a simple meal shared in trust met overwhelming need. What looked inadequate transformed into abundance because it was offered. Your seemingly tiny actions, given with faith, can likewise ripple outward in ways you cannot predict. Never underestimate small obedience. Every gesture of service becomes part of a larger story beyond your view. Offer what you have and watch possibilities expand. Purpose grows as generosity moves through communities, meeting needs and inspiring others to step forward too. Each act of service, however humble, holds significance. Whether you share time, skill, or resources, do it with quiet compassion rather than seeking spotlight. In a generation that exalts itself, steadfast faithfulness bears witness to what truly endures. Trust that I will amplify its impact. Serving draws you into collaboration with me. Your willingness sets in motion influences you may never see yet that forever alter someone's direction for the better. Cultivate humility in a culture fixated on status. Pride constructs barriers, isolates you from grace, and tells you to earn worth. Humility keeps you receptive, thankful, and eager to learn, opening fresh channels for wisdom to flow into daily choices. You have nothing to prove. Your worth is already secure in my love. Embrace humility by celebrating others without envy and admitting mistakes quickly. This posture invites grace like water rushing into low ground, nourishing everything around and fostering authentic connection. Let humility form your foundation, and I will construct resilient growth upon it. Like a house anchored to bedrock, your life will endure shifting seasons, providing shelter for others who seek stability, wisdom, and steady reassurance when storms threaten nearby. Inside you is a hunger no achievement, relationship, or thrill can satisfy. That space was reserved for my presence alone, drawing you toward deeper connection whenever temporary pursuits leave you restless. Do not treat the ache as failure. Treat it as an invitation to come closer. Make room for stillness. Speak in prayer, explore my words, or simply breathe and listen. Allow me to fill the emptiness with peace that anchors you through storms and bright days alike, supplying joy and perspective that circumstances cannot ever erode. The world offers quick fixes, momentary distractions, fleeting applause, instant pleasure, yet they fade. I provide lasting fulfillment. Pursue me, and you will uncover answers that reach the deepest parts of your being and hold fast when everything else shifts around you. When despair whispers and circumstances mock belief, cling to hope. Not blind optimism, but steady trust in promises that cannot break. I specialize in bringing renewal where possibilities seem exhausted, turning setbacks into turning points beyond prediction. Let past rescues remind you what is still possible. Recall times I provided, guided, or surprised you. These memories fuel confidence. Like a ship anchored during a storm, your soul remains stable when hope attaches to something immovable, calmly resisting deep waves that would otherwise drag you into worry. I placed creativity within you. Do not dismiss these gifts. When used with courage and humility, they become channels through which encouragement and beauty reach people around who desperately need them. Release your talents, even if small or unpolished. Share your work, your ideas. Trust me to breathe life into your efforts, multiplying influence far beyond what the initial offering suggests. Your creativity shines as a light in places weighed by discouragement, reminding others that possibility endures. Create boldly, allowing your work to become evidence of my presence within you. It points minds toward hope, beauty, and enduring love, encouraging them to imagine better stories and take their own steps of courage along the path ahead together. Practice gratitude each day. It reorients perception. Pause to notice a warm meal, shared laughter, vivid sunrise, or strength to face a challenge. Gratitude shifts focus from scarcity to abundance and guards your mind against bitterness and resentment that otherwise sneak in quietly. Even during seasons of loss, there remains something to appreciate. A lesson understood, an unexpected kindness, or simply my continued presence. Naming these gifts turns ordinary minutes into moments of encounter and reminds you that goodness has not vanished at all. Let gratitude become a habit. Speak your gratitude aloud. This practice reframes your story, revealing my involvement in every detail, big and small, and strengthening resilience for future challenges along the way. Gratitude is protective armor, turning aside cynicism and hopelessness. Wear it consistently, and you will discover joy emerging in places that once seemed barren. Let thankfulness become your constant companion, coloring conversations and decisions with gentle brightness every single day. When responsibilities weigh heavy, isolation can seem appealing, yet it deepens loneliness. I created you for connection with me and with others, where encouragement and shared burdens lighten the road. Seek out community even when energy feels low. Vulnerability invites support and shared strength. Groups may be imperfect, yet they embody my love in practical ways. A kind word, a shared meal, or a unified prayer can become lifelines during dark hours, reminding you that you are not carrying struggles or joys alone ever again. People will stumble, conflicts will surface, yet do not let imperfection deter you. I work through ordinary vessels, weaving unity and growth through their cooperative efforts, teaching patience and extending grace all the while to everyone involved at each step. Seek a community where you can grow, serve, and be known. Participation fosters resilience, magnifies joy, and provides perspective during trials, reminding you that progress seldom happens in isolation. Let mutual encouragement keep hope alive when individual strength feels thin. Within a supportive community, you realize you are never alone, and my spirit moves powerfully when people gather with openness, turning shared belief into tangible action that blesses neighborhoods and beyond. You may question why prayers appear unanswered and why breakthroughs delay. Trust that timing is precise, cultivating character and preparing you for future responsibility. Growth often occurs unseen, like roots extending quietly before visible change arrives to sustain lasting fruit. Endure hidden seasons the way a farmer waits for harvest. Though nothing seems to move above ground, vital development is happening. Hold steady, and the outcome will justify every moment of waiting, rewarding patience with abundant meaning and renewed confidence. Amen.